Hannah. I'm the children's librarian at the Goldsboro Library, and I'm back for another week of summer reading and some tips for parents of babies and small children on how to incorporate learning in your normal routine. Because if you feel like it's overwhelming, all the things you need to teach your small children and to get them ready to read and get them ready to write and all of that stuff, it can feel kind of overwhelming, but it's really not, because a lot of the things that you need to do to help them develop their pre-writing and early literacy skills are things that you're already doing and that are very easy to incorporate into your normal routine. So I have just a couple of tips today that can help you do some of the things that we've been talking about over the course of the summer. Um, so maybe when you're getting ready for your day in the morning, talk to your child about the plans that you have for the day. It helps them get ready and know what to expect. It helps them understand the sequence of events that will make up their day. And it gives you a chance to describe the places that you're going and the things that you're going to be doing. And whenever you're going about your routine, you can incorporate singing into your transitions between different things that you're doing. So you can sing songs while you're getting in the car or while you're getting ready to eat lunch. And then those songs will help incorporate new words into your child's vocabulary and help them to kind of understand what you're doing next. And you can sing while you're driving around. You can make up new words for familiar songs so your child can kind of sing along, but then they'll learn new words and be able to have new songs to sing with you. So that's pretty fun. You can do a lot of reading even if you're out and about and don't have actual books with you. So read whatever you see. So street signs, labels in the grocery store, posters in the doctor's office, anything like that. No matter what it is, reading of any kind will help to familiarize your small child with print, help them to understand that these squiggles that are written down actually mean something, grow their vocabulary, which we keep talking about, and to kind of familiarize them with the world around them. So read whatever you see, helping them to hear new words and just recognize where they are and what's happening is really great for a lot of the skills we've talked about this summer. You can also play some really easy games when you're out and about, like peekaboo or I Spy. So peekaboo with really young children works on their object permanence. And I Spy can help them to kind of pay more attention to their surroundings and be more curious. It helps them to be kind of aware of their body within the world around them, and to develop their sense of humor. You can ask them if they see something really silly, and it just make it really fun. It doesn't have to be like work. You can make learning really fun. Another thing that you can do, kind of if you are maybe playing outside, or even if you're at the grocery store, but if you're playing outside, you can point out all the different colors. So a lot of people have really nice gardens that are blooming right now. We have a really nice garden at the library y'all can come look at. There's lots of colors. All the different fruits and vegetables have colors, but lots of flowers are blooming right now. And you can point out all the colors, and if you know the kinds of plants they are, you can point those out as well. But you can also come up with a little game with colors. So you can come up with maybe words that rhyme with the color you see. So you're like, oh, this flower is yellow. What words rhyme with yellow? And just make up rhymes that maybe don't even make sense, but just hearing rhyming words and new sounds are really good for developing your child's vocabulary as well. Then kind of if you're doing just normal errands or chores at home, you can make it into a game too. So if you're sorting like recycling or anything like that, if you have like cardboard boxes or paper towel tubes or anything, you can make a ramp for them to roll balls down or roll little cars down. And then you can ask them questions like, what would make our ball roll faster? Do we need to change the angle that our cardboard is at? You can just make little games like that. It would help them think about things in a new way. So that's another kind of easy thing that you can do. And then I know last week we talked about writing. So we want to build up the strength in their little hands so they can control crayons and pencils when they get older and like scribble and draw and then eventually write. So if you are brave enough, you can do some finger painting, maybe in the bathtub might be an easier way to get them cleaned up afterwards. You can go to the park and have them draw in the sand. You can maybe let them touch yogurt or different things that you eat at lunch. Just feeling different textures and drawing in things that maybe are soft would help them to understand the difference in different textures, which kind of goes on with what we talked about last week with writing. But it helps them to kind of understand how their hands can manipulate soft substances as well. And then, pencils and crayons are hard, so it kind of gives them different ways to manipulate their hands and manipulate different things. So that is kind of an easy but also fun thing that you can do. And then one last thing that we really like doing at my house is building a fort. So when all of your chores and your errands are done, you can build a fort and read a book in the evening or after all your work is done. So it makes it something that you look forward to. So once all of our stuff we have to do is done, we get to do this really fun thing and we're going to read and we're just looking so forward to it. And you can get your children to help you gather up blankets and pillows and stuffed animals or whatever they want. And if they're a little bit bigger, they can help you kind of put your fort together and arrange it how they like. But then you can spend time together reading. And that's really all we want, just to make reading and learning really fun and not something stressful. So when you're really small, you're learning so many things already. So these are just some really easy things that you can do with your children to work on those skills during your normal day. All right, see you next week.